You're right now, life in the Philippines, love, chain, nation, poverty, and issue. One nation under rule, one love.
Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talamban, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where we go. Hey, today I'm going to tell you about Boracay Travel Requirements. In the Philippines, Boracay Travel Requirements in the Philippines. Yeah. What a joy. Such a joy it is to come back to you again, my friends. And I tell you, I want to say, those here for the first time, if you would please, click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about beaches, y'all said beaches, not the other word, B-E-A-C-H-E-S, beaches. Boracay, my guys, ranked as one of the world's top 10 beaches in the world. Yeah, right up there, man. Might be number 2, but it's up there. And people come from all over the world to see the pristine beaches, beautiful water, and sometimes look at the girls. Yeah, but it's a beautiful tourist attraction. Many people come there from near and from far. So today, as the Philippines have opened up the doors of the Church of the Philippines, I want to get you acquainted with what the requirements are that you'll need to know, that you'll need to have when you go to Boracay. Okay? You with me, G? Hey, we're not going to be long today. I'm going to be strong today, but we're not going to be long today. You with me? Let's go. GP, come on now. Come on now. Y'all know how we do. We bring it just for you. Let's go. All right. Thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Excuse me, got a little gas, man. I'm glad it came up the top and not the bottom. Woo, let's go, y'all. All right. Thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. No, hold this. Oh, no, not in there every day. Thumbnail for the day. Let's go. Here we go. Boracay. Right now. Plain and simple. That's what you see is what you get. When you go to Boracay, you get the beautiful women. You get the beautiful beach. You get the beautiful sand. You get the beautiful water. You get the beautiful environment. It's clean out there now. It used to be nasty, man. They shut it down. They shut it down like a drum for almost 6 months, man. They had to clean it up. They used to call it the cesspool, but now it's clean, man. And over 53,000 people have come through there, tourists, since they opened it up in March, in February. So it is a #1 tourist attraction for the Philippines, okay? You want to come to Boracay. If you're coming to the Philippines, get yourself down to Boracay. If you're anywhere close there, anywhere near there, take yourself down there. You'll have a nice time. You'll be with your lady. You'll be relaxing, seeing the scenery, and enjoying each other's company, getting to know how the other side lives. What's wrong with that? Isn't that why you traveled away from home? Huh? To see the other side of life? Isn't that why we're going to travel? Okay, we're running with a slow internet today. I'm going to run this real quick. DCG says the internet is slow, so I'm going to run this real quick. I'm freezing up. Hold up. Yeah. Give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to try to clear out my memory and see if that can speed it up a little bit. Because if we slow like this, I'm just going to drop. I'm going to run through this real quick. Because I don't like to be lagging, fuzzy sound. I don't like all that. Okay? So to be honest with you, I just don't like when it's not good reception. It doesn't make me feel good at all. And I know it doesn't make you feel good. Okay? So let's run this real quick. I'm not going to delay. I'm not going to hesitate. I'm going to bring it to you right tight, long, strong. Hopefully the signal. You let me know if the signal gets any better, any worse. I'll cancel this and we'll start this when I get a better signal. Okay? DC?
I'm not connecting on the Wi-Fi. I'm on my 40G.
Okay. All right.
Bring the other minutes down.
Okay, guys. Lisa D says we have an internet lag problem. It means it's slow. It may be fuzzy. You can't see all the faces or like that.
It's freeze.
Okay, she says the frames in the video is freezing. Okay, I don't like that kind of stuff. Okay, and with this video, with this internet we have now, Sky, I've never had this before. It's the first time, so I'm gonna try to run this real quick, and we're gonna be done. We're gonna be done. Okay, all right, let's go. So thumbnail for the day once more. Here we go. Boracay, beautiful beach, beautiful women, beautiful things to do. You'll have a nice time. You'll enjoy yourself. You'll enjoy it with your lady, and hopefully she won't be shady. Okay, you with me? Let's go. All right. So, no hocus pocus. Yes, focus. Our focus for the day. We got 2 quick focuses, and we out. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm not gonna waste no time. We got a bad connection. Let's go. Number one, we're gonna talk about travel requirements. Criteria. Fully vaccinated, fully vaccinated, for the unvaccinated, and travelers below 12. Then we're going to talk about a big warning I got to give you when you travel to Boracay or any other place in the Philippines for that matter. It's a recent incident that happened out in Boracay, and I believe my brothers and my sisters, my ladies and gentlemen, you need to be aware of it. I don't hold back no nothing from you because you deserve the truth. Yeah. I love you. I care for you. I share for you. You, my man, you, my sister, you deserve the truth. And I'm going to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yeah, they had an incident happen on Boracay, and you need to know about it. A lot of the people not saying a word, they keep their mouth shut. Like, what's it? Don't tell them. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, BobbieD will give you the 411, good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, let's go. Number one, what was number one? Who will know? See, y'all forget that quick. What was number one? I got to show you again. Travel requirements. Okay, let's go. Travel requirements, okay? So you need to know what are the travel requirements when you go to Boracay. So that when you get there and you ain't got all the requirements, you don't have to turn around, okay? Travel requirements 2022. Travel makes a wise man better, but a fool worse. Which one are you, brother? Are you a wise man? Are you a wise man, or are you a fool? Which one? Okay. If you're wise, you won't get wise when you go to Boracay. But if you're a fool, travel won't do nothing for you to make you worse. So take your pick. But here's travel plans. All local and foreign tourists and travelers entering Boracay and the province of Airline shall be secure a Boracay QR code. Okay, that's the One Health Pass we talked about. You go down and register and all like that. Okay, you go to OHDC registration form. They got a website you can go to do the same thing called tourisboracay.com. Under Boracay, attach the following requirements. 1, you need proof of identification with Philippine residency or passport for foreigners, okay, or OFWs. Number 2, you need proof of vaccination status, okay. For fully vaccinated travelers, you need a vaccert PH with full vaccination status or locally issued vaccination card or a WHO International Certificate of Vaccination issued abroad. For unvaccinated or partially vaccinated travelers, you need the RT-PCR negative result certificate, saliva, nasal pharyngene or oral pharyngene with date of extraction within 72 hours of travel. That has been updated, ladies and gentlemen. You may also want to get an antigen test, a negative antigen test, but they take within 24 hours. Okay, so those things have been updated, and that's not in the latest database. Okay, for travelers below the age of 12 years old, you will need to accomplish the certificate of undertaking traveling with minors template, and there's a template. You can click on that link there, and you'll need that certificate for your travel under 12. You'll also need, number 3, a copy of confirmed booking slip form from the DOT accredited Boracay Island accommodation establishment. So that's your hotel booking. You'll need that. 4, you need a round trip flight travel details. Only Catacan Airport can be used by those traveling via air. Okay, so those are your requirements that you'll need to get on board, guys. Okay, easy, not a whole lot of stuff. Just trying to make it easy. And the reason why they're trying to make it easy peasy, because they want your monty. Yeah, they need that dollar bill, mean green. You know what I'm saying? Money. Yeah, make you holler, baby. Yeah, make you shout. with that mean green dot. Okay, they need that multi. So they're making it easy for you and for me. Give me 1 minute, please. Give me 1 minute. Thank you. Something. Ah, Tuba's queen strikes again. Let's keep 1 minute, please.
There's a goat over here.
Hmm?
Goat. Sneezing. Goat.
She said there's a goat over there sneezing. Okay. All right, number two. What was number two? I forgot again. Y'all forgot again. Look here. Number two is what? Warning. I got a very serious warning to give you guys. Okay, when you go to Boracay, in particular Boracay, but any place in the Philippines, this is a very strict and important warning. I want you to listen carefully. I don't want you to pay heed to it. Don't just say, "Well, he just talking. That ain't what happened. He just talking. That's all right. Ain't nothing to it." Think like that if you want to, and then you may become a casualty. I don't want to see you out like that. You may become a victim. Yeah, victim. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say victor. You're not going to be. I want you to be victorious. I want you to be a victor. I don't want you to be a victim. Okay? Because you be a victim, you're gonna be in some kind of pain, some kind of hurt. I want you to be victorious. I want you to have a successful trip to Boracay and any place else in the Philippines. Okay? So listen to me. Be cautious when you go there. Keep your eyes open. Watch your monte. Yeah, watch your money. Some of y'all like, well, I believe it in the safe, and I believe in the room, and that'll be all right. You go back to the room, everything gone. Come on, man. Use your head. If you carry a backpack, take your backpack, put your stuff in it, take it everywhere you go. Keep it around your arm like you're carrying a football.
Even they swim, they will carry their bag.
Yeah, carry it in the water with you when you swim. Nah, please. You trying to play with me, y'all. You trying to play with me? Stop. You trying to play with me, y'all. But nah, you know, be reasonable. But you want to take your stuff. I take my valuables everywhere I go. Because I know where they're at. They with me. Okay? I don't trust the rules. I don't trust none of that. That's just me. That's just like that. But hey, be cautious. Okay. Now here, number two. Word of caution. This is an incident. I'm going to report to you about a recent incident that occurred in Boracay. And when I saw it, I said, what? Are you serious? The international travel destination, beach destination of the world, and this happened? Are you serious? Make you want to think twice about hitting the Boracay beach. Let's go. Here we go. Number two. This is a word of caution. Every person that's thinking about going to Boracay. And this is an incident that happened on Monday, which is yesterday, the 21st. 2 days ago, the 21st. Two tourists, including an Australian national, were found deceased in their hotel room on Boracay Island on Monday, March 21st. The tourists identified as Dennis Yu, 44, and Maria Cecilia Jellicoe had injuries that indicated their deaths were not due to natural cause. Did you hear me, guys? Injuries indicating that their deaths were not due to natural causes. According to an initial investigation by the Malay Auckland Police Station. Yu is a Filipino based on his identification card, while Jellicoe had an Australian passport. So she had her passport with her. She was an Australian. Lieutenant Colonel Don Dios, Malay police chief, said they were still waiting for an autopsy result to determine the cause of the decease of the couple. But he said there were no indications that a third person had entered the room based on the security cameras, footage, and other security records. Their belongings, including cash, jewelry, laptop, computers, and cell phones, are intact. Authorities declined to provide additional information as their investigation is ongoing. The bodies of the couple were found near each other on the floor inside the room at a hotel in Barangay Balabag around noon on Monday, after hotel staff checked on them due to their scheduled checkout time. They arrived on the island March 13th and had apparently extended their stay and were supposed to check out Monday, according to De Dios. The couple were seen having breakfast on Sunday, and there were no indications of anything abnormal, the DO said, citing accounts of witnesses. My caution to you, ladies and gentlemen, if you plan to go to Boracay, however you want to pronounce it, be careful. Use caution. And because I told you yesterday and the day before you, I always tell you, everything look good, not necessarily good for you. Okay? Everybody that's smiling in your face, not your friend. Okay? They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Backstabbers. Yeah, they out there. And they're looking for people like you. With that foreigner status on them, they know you're a foreigner. They can tell how you look. You got a bullseye on your back. Sometimes they want your mark tag. Sometimes they just want to be your friend. No motive. But there are others that have motives. They don't want to be your friend. They want to fake like they're your friend. And then they want to stab you in the back. I don't know all the details that happened to this couple, but we know that they're gone and they're not coming back. I don't want to see you go out like that, my brothers and my sisters. I don't want to see you go with the intention of having a good time and then somebody knock on your hotel door and you don't answer the call. Okay? Be careful. Watch your back and watch your ladies' back at all times. Don't take no chances. Don't try to be overly friendly with people you don't know. Wave at them, say, yeah, man, we're doing good, and keep on about your business. Mind your business. Keep your nose clean. Don't do no drugs out there. Don't get buy no drugs. Don't get no crazy stuff people offer you. Hey, man, you like that? Hey, man, I got the deal for you. Don't play that game. You get locked up out of there for soliciting. Don't do none of that. Mind your business. Do what you come out there for. Exercise. You come to exercise. You come to swim. You come to sit down and sunbathe. Watch the girl. That's it. Do what you're supposed to do and get the heck out of there safely. Enjoy yourself, but don't overly enjoy yourself because somebody gonna see you losing it. Somebody gonna see you slipping. And when you slip, they gonna slide in your pocket, and everything else they can get from you. Warning: Boracay is one of the best places to go to have a good time, but it is also one of the best places to go to have somebody do a crime. All right, and that rhyme. You with me? I'm serious. Be careful. And that goes with anywhere you go in this world. If you're in the United States, you go from one state to another. Be careful. Okay? Anything can happen. You know, even if you go down to the grocery store, you got to be watching your back, man. I don't care where you, but especially if you come to Boracay. You know why? People that come to Boracay got what? Monte. No? Yeah, you gotta have some money. And everybody know you got money when you come there. It's required. Prices in Boracay is almost twice as any other beach in the Philippines. You know why? They can do it because it's a crowd pleaser. People want to see the beach and they'll pay the price. So you got money if you're going to Boracay, and everybody knows. I don't know what happened to this couple, but whatever happened to them, it was bad. They said it was bruises and other indications. They saw nobody on the camera. We don't know. It could have been somebody in the room. We don't know what happened. But we know they gone. And they're not coming back. Okay? I don't want to see you go out like that. That's why I bring this very, very serious warning. Okay? Boracay is safe for the most part, but you have to watch your back. Okay? This is an incident that's unusual. Okay, but it did happen and it needs to be reported. There's not a whole lot of reports going on about it. So I wanted to bring it to your attention. And you guys are there, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with Philippines. They just can friendly people there. They say 5 days. I'll go over there. I feel real good. I ain't never had this. Invariably, when I bring a report like this, I get this comment every time. No, more than likely, I'll get it today when we're out there. Well, you know, I've been here 5 days. Ain't nothing like that. It never happened to me. I ain't never had a bad experience in my life. Yeah, you know what you're trying to say? Tell me, right? I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. and I don't see no wings on me. You need to keep a balanced mindset. Everything is not pretty and lovely out here. Okay? And I'm not gonna sit up here and fool you like everything is beautiful, man. You gonna have a beautiful time. You for the most part, for the most of you that come here, you will have a good time. Okay? If you want to have a good time. If you don't want to have a good time, you come out here, you want a messed up time. Get your mind right and play it safe. Okay? That's the best thing you do. Play it safe. Enjoy yourself, but play it safe. Enjoy yourself how? Safe. Don't leave no stone unturned. Don't give nobody an opening to get what they want from you. Hide your essentials. Hide it or conceal it. Don't flash. No bling bling out there. I got 5 gold ring chains around my neck. They call me 4 chains. I got 4 gold chains. You know what I'm saying? I got gold Rolex. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's dumb. You're dealing with a country with filled with citizens that don't even know what a Rolex looks, but they know it's gold. Okay? And you see a gold on your finger, they know that don't be knowing it's money. They'll take your finger off to get that. Some people will. So be careful. Okay? Watch your back. Enjoy yourself, but be cautious, be careful, and be vigilant. Vigilant. That means keep your eyes open. Turn around. Every now and then, but enjoy yourself at the same time. It can be done. When I first came out here, I had to learn how to scope and get my thing on. You know what I'm saying? And you can do the same way, okay? All right. If you're from the hood like me and you're from the States, you already know what to do. Ain't nobody got to tell you. But some of y'all had it. You came from these neighborhoods that was, up there, and you didn't have to do all that. But this is a different breed. This is a different environment, okay? So I want you to be careful and cautious, okay? See, man, so I got funny. We're right here out, man. People get ready. Well, there's a train that's coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. I know. You just get on board. Get on board. Yeah, let's ride the train. BobbieD, One Nation. Y'all ready? We got to find out who. Oh, when I said no. Yeah. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. Let's ride this train, man. Come on, man. We're going to be out in a few minutes. Let's go. I'm going to find out who's rubbing up, tubbing up, buffed up enough to be the first man into his house. I need to know, man. Inquiring minds want to know. Come on with you, man. I was born inquisitive. I just don't settle for, okay, that's that what happened. No, I want to know why it happened. I want to know where it happened. I want to know when it happened. I know who happened to do what happened. That's how I am. I like to investigate. Let's go. We'll find out who rubbed up, tubbing up, buffed up enough to be the first man in his house. Who that say they're going to beat Johnson? I want to know. Ride train about releasing One Nation. What's up? Monroe Smith in the house. Monroe Smith in the North Carolina. What's up, man? Monroe, you did it right, tight, long, strong. You made it, man. Yesterday you was number 2, and you just didn't want to do it. But man, he did it right today. He did it. You on it, man. Doggone it, you on it. And you did it. You did it right, tight, long, strong. Congrats to you, my brother from another mother. You from the north side, and I'm from the south side. You know what I'm saying? But we holding it down. You know what I'm saying? All our cackalacky brothers out there say, yeah. What's up, man? So good to see. Hey, y'all give us props, man. He wasn't playing today. Let's go. Right train, Bobby. Who we got? Monroe. He said, hello from Greensboro, North Carolina. That's right. His hometown is Greensboro. He's a Greensboro kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? My hometown where I was born is Charleston, South Carolina. He's from the north, I'm from the south. If you ever get a chance, my brothers and my sisters, ladies and gentlemen, go to Charleston, South Carolina. You talk about somebody like me, you want to see people like me, right attitude, right mind, and friendly and free, go to Charleston. You will never forget your trip. I'm telling you, man, they'll treat you like a king and queen, and like they have never seen. You know what I'm saying? Charleston, baby. They call it the city by the sea. You know what I'm saying? It's got a whole bunch of beaches. You're a beach kind of guy, go to Charleston. You'll never forget your trip. I'm telling you, man. And if you get out there, man, and you like seafood, ask them to have you a crab crack. Yeah. You know what crab crack is? Hey, man, when you get them, say, can you tell me I can find me a crab crack? You have a beautiful time. Now go around train about any see one that Rain Man coming. Rain Man. What's up, Rain Man? Terry Fleming in the house with a donation to the nation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, man, thank you so much, Terry, from the bottom of my heart, from the top of my head to the tips of my toe. I said, thank you, my brother. I appreciate the donation to the nation. And he said, two, right back at you, my brother. I always have an attitude of gratitude. That's something my mother taught me when I was a kid. He said, when somebody do something to you, son, said, thank you. And I've been saying it ever since. Because she said, you got to appreciate even the smallest things someone do for you. Because they didn't have to do it, son. I said, yes, ma'am. Terry Fleming, thank you, man. Hey, Terry, you probably got your appointment sometime, but we're going to y'all keep on praying for Brother Terry. Terry get ready to go to have his, he having a heart test, and they're going to put up a wire in his heart, a camera in his heart, just to check it out, make sure everything's all right. He's going to the VA, okay? So we're going to pray. They got to put him, he's going to get knocked out when you get up there. They're going to knock him out. They're going to slip their camera up there. So we prayed for him yesterday. We're going to make sure that he all right. Everything they find is tip-top condition.
Tomorrow.
See how she do it? She over there just talk shit like then when I said, come on, she don't want to come. But she in here today. She in here today. After 4 days of not showing up, she said, who does that? Okay, she does that. She didn't answer my question. All right, Terry, we got to do a dance. We got to find a dancer for Terry Fleming. Terry, do you want a table dance today? No. Just playing, man. No table dance up there. All right, come on, dance. Don't run for me. Please don't stop running now. Every time I get ready to choose a dance, they running all over the place. Stop. You know you're supposed to do your job. I don't want me to fire you. I'll give you a pink slip. Keep it up.
Here.
I'm looking for the table dancer. What the table dancer? These are these took out the table dancer, man. I had.
Me?
Yeah, you must. This is a table dancer, really. She took a table dancer. Just like, all right, here we go.
No.
Okay, Terry, stop me. Terry Fleming, here's your table dancer.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. The hardest working man in the business.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Thank you so much, my brother. Hey, I appreciate it, Terry Fleming. All right, our internet's really messing up today. And I have no reason to or rhyme to figure out why. Give me just a moment, please. Thank you so much. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi. North Carolina now. He said North Carolina now. He's in the house. He in the house and he know what he's doing. He's up in here from the north side. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi. One Nation. Who we got?
Come on. Terry Fleming, congratulations, Sir North Carolina.
Congratulations to you, Monroe from Cherry Fleming.
Yes.
Right.
And number 2 just got to Sir Terry Fleming.
Oh, I forgot to text you. Thank you, Lisa. She finally did something right, y'all. Right there, everybody. We got Monroe. He said, "Hello, Jerry Flynn. What's up, man? You good, Rain Man? Rain Man coming. Right train. Who we got? Monroe. He said, "Thanks, Jerry. I'm here, man. I'm from Greenport, North Carolina, but I'm here." Monroe, he said, "Thumbs up for BobbieD. Everybody hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Hit the like button, man. We ain't got a folk. We got a lot of folk. Come on now. Brian Trey, BobbieD, one day. Murphy, hey. He said, "Congratulations, life in North Carolina. What's up? Monroe did it right, tight, long and strong. He wasn't playing today. He said he woke up with his mind on being number 1 on the train today, and that's what he did. He followed through with his belief, you know. In life, man, whenever you get something that's burning in your heart and you have a strong desire for it, then you know what happens after you get the desire? You get a fire. And that fire causes you to burn even hotter. So when you get a chance to do what you was burning about, you're going to bust through that door to get it done. Well, that's the way life is. Some of y'all been trying to do stuff all your life, but you had no fire. You just thought about it. But if you really want to do something in your life, you get a fire on it. And nobody can stop you there. The only person that can stop you from doing what you want to do when you have that burning inside of you is you. You let the fire go out. Don't let your fire go out. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy, hey. He said, Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy, hey. He said, "Hello, cheers. What's up?"
Gotti, Murphy Hayes. The PCR test here is 200. If you want a QR code, 2, it's 50 extra.
Woo, are you serious? $200 for a PCR test there? Oh, no, that is high. You might want to get the antigen test, Murphy. I think that's cheaper than the PCR. You know, your guys know that you don't have to get the PCR test now. They're also allowing you to get in lieu of the PCR test, you can get the antigen test.
You can buy it in pharmacy.
There's one you can buy in a pharmacy, like that. But you can get the test and have it certified because the pharmacy may not give you some kind of certification. But you want to go to the place establishment where you get your paperwork in. Yeah. Negative antigen test. Now the antigen test, guys, has to be taken within 24 hours of your arrival in the Philippines. The RT-PCR test has to be taken within 48 hours of your arrival. So look at the prices, Murphy, on the antigen, ANTIGEN test, okay? Because that's allowed now. That's acceptable in lieu of the RT-PCR test. You can have either one, but check the price on that.
For me, I will make sure about PCR test.
PCR test, let me put it like this. The PCR test is more reliable than the antigen test, but they're not asking you for reliability. They're telling you we will accept either one, antigen test or PCR test. Now, for me, I'm trying to say it's on-site. I'm going to find out which one is cheaper because it's cheaper to keep. And I will go get the cheap one. But I think antigen test is going to be a little bit cheaper. And the only difference is you have to take within 24 hours of your arrival and make sure you get your paperwork from whoever you take the test at. You can verify that you've taken it and you're negative in that test. Okay? So I didn't know that. That's good information. Ryan Train, who we got? Burby Hayes said, "Wow, you must be on this alert, guy." Yeah, you must be on the alert because things happen all the time, man. It's just not in the Philippines. You know? And I don't want to make you guys afraid. I'm not trying to make everybody fearful, but I do want to make you careful. Are you with me? See, I'm going to say it again. My intention is not to make you fearful. My intention is to make you careful. I don't want you to slip on nothing. I want you to keep your guards up. I don't want you to go like I don't want you to do all that. Listen, hey, no. Casually observe your surroundings. Watch your back but enjoy yourself at the same. It can be done, and you can learn to do that if you haven't been doing it. Yeah, and you tell your lady the same thing. If you have the best thing to do, guys, whenever you go out with your lady. Okay, well she gonna protect you. Lisa, every time we went somewhere, when I first started, Lisa was on it. Get back. What's wrong with you? Get back. She protected me because she knew the country. She knew the layout of the land. And I didn't. So she was always on my, watching out. And then when I try to buy something, she said, don't buy that. I said, well, I want to buy it. She didn't know. Because she knew it was too high, So get you a woman, get your lady, get your fiance, get your wife, whatever you got. Make sure you go with somebody that's Filipino. Don't go by yourself. You can help it, guys. Some of you guys ain't got nobody out here. I know. You better get you somebody. You better find a friend out here. And when you get here,
But you can buy it in the mall, in the big mall. There's no, they don't chop up the price in the mall. It's because you're a foreigner.
some places, well, let me tell you like this. Wherever you go, you got a target on your back. People know you're a foreigner. And most of the time, at least they know this, they're going to try to jump that price up. I don't care where you go. They're going to try to jump it. There's two price guidelines out there. One for the regular Filipino and one for the con. We were foreigner. But some places don't do it. But most of the time, guys, it's two guidelines. Regular price and your price, right? And your price is always higher. Ryan Terry about to see One Nation under Google Love. Terry Fleming. He said, hello, America. What's up, man? You good? So good to see you. Ryan Terry, who we got? CS77. What's up? What's up? Mr. Smith, you all right, man? He said, what up? It's me from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm still coming to the Philippines soon. Okay, come on, brother. You've been saying that for 4 years now. I just saying, so good to see. I'm glad to hear you coming, man. Be ready, like Freddie, and don't come here playing no game with these people. Be serious. Treat them people smart and treat them right, and watch your back. Okay, I don't care where you go. You can go to Timbuktu. You got a target on your back, and if you got this Caucasian, you got this melanin in your skin, you more even targeted because of that as well. Okay, so be sincere, be honest, come out here with the good intention. When you go, wherever you go in this life, man, if you go with good intentions, you're going to be all right. Okay, you don't go with the idea trying to get slick with somebody, trying to steal, trying to talk somebody out of it, but you go with good intentions. That's good intentions, my guys, attracts good intentions usually. Okay. So if you go with the right ideas, the right mindset, the right mentality, you will be all right. Okay? And you got to pray about that thing. Right, everybody? Who we got? Markel in the house. Markel in the house. Woo, what's up, Markel? You doing right? You doing all right, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. Markel TV. Y'all check out his show, man, on YouTube channel. He got a good show on veterans activities, veterans information, veterans affairs, veterans benefits, everything you want to know about the benefits for veterans or anything about the veterans, you need to go see his show. He'll give you the 411 and he'll tell you straight up. And if he can't help you, say, I can't help you, man. You on your own. If he can't help you, he'll give you some kind of guidelines of where you should go to get the proper help. But yeah, check out his show, man. Round Train by Releasing One Nation. Market. He said, a long time no see these people.
But now you see me.
This is deep and hot. Last night, we was on last night. Guess what she was doing?
What?
Didn't you tell me what you were doing, Lizzie?
Because I took
Benadryl.
Benadryl.
She had some itches. Something's itching her. She took a little bit of Benadryl and it knocked her out. I said, Lizzie, wake up. Time for the show. I couldn't even wake up, man. And then she woke up like, 5 minutes after before we got ready to go out here.
Because I woke up with you. What happened? Why is it so noisy? You had a show?
Yeah, but yeah, good to see you, Mark. Yeah, she here now. She's finally showing up. She missed her we've been gone about 4 shows, but she was right here doing stuff. People miss you. Can't be doing all that stuff. Can't be doing all that stuff. People miss you. They want to cry. But yeah, hey man, it's been real. We got to go.
We got to go.
I got another recorded video coming. Y'all check out the recorded video I did about the foreign law that was changed recently. We now have a law on the books. The Philippines now has a law on the books that will allow foreigners to invest and be ownership of 100% in any business, not anybody, certain businesses in the Philippines. Okay, so those of you that big baller shot college, you want to get your business out here, go check out the video I did, and you might be able to qualify, but you got to have some money for those businesses they talk about. But that opens up the doors for so many years. This book's the book about you. If you want to get a business in the Philippines, you have to have allowed 40% ownership of a Filipino. That's been on the books here for years, 85 years. That's why when we come here, certain businesses you don't see out here that's in the States, you don't see. Because some of the states don't play that game. You mean I got to give 40% ownership to you? And I'm coming in your company and trying to invest in your country? No. So a lot of business players will not come out here because of that rule. That rule has been repealed. That rule has been taken away. So there's certain sectors of businesses that can come out here now and be wholly 100% owned by a foreign investor. So that's a big fry. That's a biggie fry out here, guys. People are going for what? And everybody, they mama trying to see what I can do to come out here. Because this is virgin territory for a lot of businesses that have been trying to get out here that haven't been able to do so. So now the doors of the Church of the Philippines is open for businesses as well. Why are they doing this, BobbieD? Why? I'm gonna tell you, he told you right. They need more time, They want to get this economy back on track, and they can do it too. I would suggest. This is my belief. I believe that in 2023. The Philippines will be right back on track where they were in 2020. They're going to be back right where they were. They're recovering at a very fast rate. Very fast rate.
For now, looks like it is normal now. No more social distancing, but you only put your face mask on. That's it.
Okay, let's put it like this. Everything is pretty much normal here, but there's still social distancing. It's not. They're supposed to social distance, but a lot of people don't use social distance, but they do wear the mask here. Okay? So everything pretty much looked like the way it did before the pandemic.
In the bus, no more social distancing when there. No more barriers also in the jeepneys.
Right, in the jeepneys and the buses, they used to have these plastic walls of liners to protect you from one seat to another. They've now taken all that down because it's not required anymore. So things are opening up. Will we have another variant and another surge? We might. Nobody knows. But I can tell you this: they're not going to lock the country down again. They learned their lesson. Locking the country down does not keep the vaccine or the virus. Locking the country down does not keep the virus out. And I think every country in the world has learned that lesson by now. Okay, what keeps the virus at bay is washing your hands, social distancing, and keeping masks on. And those are the things the fundamental things that you should do, any country should do to keep the virus from spreading. Okay? All right, guys. It's been real. Even
in the mall, also, they don't ask your vaccination card also.
Right. They used to ask you for your vaccination card to get in the malls, and they stopped all of that recently. And so it's a good thing. They're trying to encourage people to come out, and they're trying to get people, they call this the new normal. They want to be normalized, but everything is never going to be exactly the same it was. So they call it the new normal. We have to get adjusted to the new normal, And so I'm ready, man. It's not normal for. It's not anything new for us because we've been doing this social distancing stuff for 2 years now. It's like secondhand. It's normal for us. No big deal. Yeah. So it is a good thing that to get back and to get the money flowing and revenues coming in for the country again. Makes this country stronger. If you guys out there believe in investing, this would be a good country to invest in. This would be a good time to buy a lot of stock in Philippine companies because this is going to be one of the fastest rising economies in Southeast Asia. Along with India, Philippines is going to be one of the fastest rising economies. Now, that depends on a lot on the next president as well, but I guarantee you, if you buy stock in this country, 5 years from now, it's probably going to double or triple. I'm saying that's the way this country is growing fast. All right, guys, it's been real. But we got to go. This is BobbieD.
And the tuba queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And
peace. Thank you for watching.